Welcome to Inspiring Minds, powered by the Edison Awards, where we showcase the leading innovators from across the globe. I'm your host, Jennifer Trammell. What do winter jackets, smart screens, and moisturizing face masks have in common? Innovations related to these three products all earned Edison Awards, and they all came from the same organization. NAMI, the Nano and Advanced Materials Institute, earned not just one or two, but 3 Edison Awards this year, each for products making big changes for consumers based on very, very tiny objects. These innovations are happening at the nanoscale, including a flexible coating for foldable electronic displays like smartphones, probiotics that can be applied to your skin, and a new cellulose aerogel made from corn husks that replaces duck-down feathers in winter clothing. Joining us today is Chief Commercial Officer Dr. Ivan Sham and Chief Technology Officer Dr. Tracy Liu. Welcome to Inspiring Minds, and congratulations on your Edison Award.
Thank you.
Well, it's great to have you with us from Hong Kong. And I really want to start by sharing with our listeners, what is NAMI, the Nano and Advanced Materials Institute?
Okay, so hello everybody. So maybe let me tell you more about NAMI. So we are from Hong Kong. So we are Research and Development Center under the Hong Kong government. So we conduct market-driven R&D on innovative technologies that can be applied in the market sectors of construction, electronics, environmental, energy, and healthcare. So we have more than 200 research staff, with about half of them with a PhD degree. So we also have 42,000 square feet laboratory space, accompanied with a high-end equipment and laboratory facility to support our R&D. So we also have a very strong partnership with our industry partner. So we work together with our industry collaborator, and they are very familiar with the industry, the markets, and in particular, they have established distribution channel and sales strategy to support or to apply our R&D technology for new products. So we also provide technical support on their scale-up production and mass marketing as well. We also encourage and explore opportunities for the technologies and products to put on trial in real-life environment for further enhancement on detailed design and performance, which can greatly shorten the lead time for commercialization and also increase the chance for success. And of course, we value long-term strategic partnership with our industry partners, matching our R&D excellence with their product development and the market needs. We focus a lot on the applied research, okay? So we have a dedicated research team specializing in various core technologies applicable for the next generation new products, and conducted the R&D for deliverables based on the market trend, from innovative idea, and also tackle the problem faced by the industry. This has made our research outcome quite close to the market applications. And regarding the goal of creating products, so we bring innovative ideas for new function, for new functional material, and transforming the applied research into commercialization products. And besides, we also provide every support to our industry collaborators in the commercialization process, including trials in various public and private venues from our established network, professional market analysis, and strategies for effective development and branding of the products, etc.
So you really work closely with industry to develop these technologies and deploy them in products in a pretty quick fashion. And we're going to learn about 3 of those new products, those new innovations today. You earned 3 Edison Awards this year. for innovations that really affect our lives as consumers. Let's start with N-coating. People will probably be familiar with this concept because many of us have experienced a cracked smartphone screen. And your team has developed a flexible coating for foldable displays. It's super strong, it's super hard, and we'd love to learn more about this.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. So I'm Tracy. So let me tell you more about this technology and coating. The flexible displays have become more and more important to many applications, such as foldable smartphone, flexible or rollable TVs, and a lot of wearable products. Currently, a lot of screen substrate material used for flexible display is either plastic film, which is easily scratched, or ultra thin glass, which is easily broken. And our researcher developed N-coating with the fusion of the two contradictory properties, tough and flexible. The coating unit has a strong and rigid nano-sized inorganic core, which provides the glass-like hardness up to 9H. And the organic tail provides the functional group and the cross links to the polymer chain for plastic-like flexibility. And such coating can withstand, the substrate with such coating can withstand numerous times of folding and anti-impact function. And the size of the hybrid, the whole molecule unit is only 1 to 3 nanometers, so making the coating totally transparent. That is the technology part about N-coating.
So it's really, really thin. It's completely transparent, so we can see right through it, which is why it works as a coating on smart screens. And you've removed that problem of easily scratched plastic or easily broken glass, really at the nanoparticle level.
Yeah.
So how soon can we see this on the market?
And NAMI has been working with our industry partners to realize a scale-up production around 200 kilograms per week in Greater Bay Area, China. And the N-coating on plastic substrate is in the final production final verification stage in different cell phone companies. And we hope to see it officially launched in the market several months later, which means maybe the second half of this year.
Well, this is really exciting, especially as someone who has dealt with a cracked iPhone screen on multiple occasions, to know that this is coming for consumers. The next innovation that earned NAMI an Edison Award is all about skincare. It's the Probiotics Revitalizing system. We know probiotics are healthy bacteria. We usually talk about this in relation to gut health. Why do probiotics matter for your skin?
So most people's understanding about probiotics, as you said just now, is to eat them and let them work in our intestines. However, there are millions of microorganisms living on our skin, and this bacteria compose our skin microbiome. And the skin microbiome is also divided into two parts, good bacteria and bad bacteria. And the balance is essential to our skin. So if appropriate skin probiotics are added to our skincare products, they can suppress the reproduction of bad bacteria and boosting our skin immunity. So that's why the probiotics on skin is quite important.
And usually it's been hard to deliver probiotics for the skin. Yeah. Why is that?
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, the probiotics. Firstly, the substrate and the preservatives in the skincare product can destroy the probiotics. Secondly, skincare products have a quite long shelf life. In our skincare product, normally the shelf life is around 1 year, and we have to ensure that the probiotics survives throughout the shelf life at room temperature. And I think this is another major challenge. And what NAMI has done, so our researchers developed live probiotics concealed by layers of nano coating of biopolymers. This you can deem it as a core shell beads or core shell capsule. These core shell beads can keep the core probiotics at dormant and life stage and provide sufficient protection against the harsh environment. Upon contact with skin, the releasing medium can melt the nanoshell and the live probiotics can be released to our skin. So that's its working principle, and this is the invention about the probiotics revitalizing system.
So it's almost that shell. We have to think of this on a really, really small scale, but it's protecting the probiotic so that it can stay alive long enough to be delivered to the skin. Yeah,
they are sleeping, but they are alive.
That's fascinating. Yeah. So normally probiotics are really sensitive to heat, to moisture, to pH conditions, and you've given them a really thin protective layer to ultimately go do their job with a longer shelf life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now you're working to apply this technology to face masks and moisturizer now, some of which could launch later this year.
Yes. We have integrated our PRS probiotics revitalizing system, integrate the system into the facial mask with current manufacturing process. And the live probiotics are stored in dry form, but activated when the mask is wet and release them with the releasing medium. And we are doing the technology transfer with our industrial partner. And if everything runs smoothly, the product will be launched in Q4 of this year.
Let's talk about NAMI's last innovation that earned an Edison Award. Anyone who's been out skiing or if you enjoy winter sports, you've probably worn a down jacket. Winter clothing is often filled with duck down feathers, but your innovation changes that. Tell us about it.
Yeah, duck down feathers are widely used in winter outfits to provide the thermal insulation. And commercial duck down feathers require the feather plucking on living ducks, which is a non-sustainable and very inhumane process. What is more, the bulkiness of the duck down limit the outdoor sports applications, especially for the winter clothes, winter sports, as you mentioned, the ski sports. And at NAMI, we extracted cellulose nanofibers from the spent corn husk or stalk, and using the freeze dryer process to make them into aerogel. It has an ultra-low thermal conductivity, as low as only half of the duck down feather, providing the highest insulation performance in the market. And this technology make our clothes thinner and lighter compared to duck down feathers. And duck down, the working principle of duck down is that actually the duck down feather trap the air in the micropores, microcavities between the adjacent feathers, creating some insulating barrier. However, since the cavities are not small enough, the heat loss can still happen easily due to the air conduction through these micropores. So NAMI's innovation is to use the cellulose aerogel nanofibers with a similar structure to duck down feather. But the micropore, we changed the micropore to nanopores. We down the size from micrometer to nanometer scale. So the air can be trapped in the nanopores in the aerogel and constrain movement of the air molecules. As a result, it limits the the heat conduction, making the cellulose aerogel more thermally insulating than duck down feathers. And actually, the winter outfit incorporates this sustainable and ultralight cellulose aerogel is more than 3 times warmer than the down feather. At the same feeling level and at least 50% thinner and lighter to provide the same insulation performance.
And anyone who's been outside in a snowstorm knows once that gets wet,
the duck down feathers aren't nearly as effective, but this can be washed, right?
Yeah. And our cellulose aerogel is also water repellent. We designed some functional groups to make it water repellent. So it can still maintain the same insulation performance when being wet. And the material can be washed for at least 50 times without losing any thermal insulation performance. And I think this sustainable and animal-free insulating material provides a breakthrough in the market for winter outfits.
I'm thinking that could really make a difference when it comes to winter sports, like Olympic winter sports, where you want more flexibility. You don't want that bulky jacket.
Exactly.
And giving them better performance there. So these three innovations really show the heart of the work at NAMI. And innovation is the heart of the Edison Awards. Clearly, this has really taken a team effort to develop this wide variety of solutions. What's your team's philosophy when it comes to innovation?
Our team's philosophy, actually, we are doing market-driven research, and every research should be innovative and practical. So our research ideas are not only from lab, but also from a lot of discussion and inquiries from the industries. And we kept on discussing with companies in Hong Kong, in GBA, Greater Bay Area, and even all over the world. Based on our expertise and knowledge in material science, and we collect inquiries from the industries. And NAMI developed a series of award-winning core technologies to meet their demands and facilitate the technology commercialization. And at the same time, with more and more technologies commercialized, NAMI has also built our reputation, especially in market-driven research. And we have won Edison Award for several consecutive years. Both the successful commercialization and the award-winning continuously motivate our researchers in doing the continuous innovation. So that's why we have passion.
Well, that passion certainly comes through in the innovation and the products that you've put forth. Tell me, what does earning 3 Edison Awards mean to you and the team?
So, of course, again, thank you for awarding the 3 Edison Awards to NAMI. So we all are very excited, including our industry partners. So this has validated the novelties and uniqueness of our technologies and the strength of our research teams. Our research teams are also greatly encouraged in receiving the awards for more dedicated effort in developing and realizing new project ideas. And for our industry collaborators, the award will surely help with their commercialization about the technology and also for the product branding and also marketing.
Well, congratulations once again to you and the team on your Edison Awards, and we're excited to see the work that continues to come out of NAMI.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Inspiring Minds, powered by the Edison Awards, showcasing the leading innovators from across the globe. I'm Jennifer Trammell. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to having you join us for our next conversation with another inspiring innovator.